top stories, ECCB to establish an office for financial market conduct. ECCB congratulates Prime Minister Gaston Brown on re-election, and St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party observes 90th anniversary. The details on these stories and more after the break.
In cricket, there are a few essentials: a bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. As part of its mandate to ensure financial stability within the region, the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, ECCB, is working to empower consumers and protect businesses through the introduction of an Office for Financial Market Conduct, also known as an Office of Financial Ombudsman. This office will allow for transparency and predictability where people are aware of the rules that govern the market. Speaking on the most recent episode of ECCB Connects, Chief Director of Policy Tracy Polius explained the concept of financial market conduct.
Financial market conduct regulation is really the regulation of the business engagement of financial firms with their customers to achieve particular objectives. We want to ensure that we establish clear frameworks that govern the engagement of financial firms with their customers. We want to ensure that the market does not engage in unethical business practices. We want to ensure that the market is furnished with adequate information so that financial market participants can make appropriate and informed decisions.
She spoke of why the establishment of an Office for Financial Market Conduct is important.
The market itself suggests what it wants. So in the case of the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, we have been hearing about issues related to practices of financial firms and how they engage with their customers. And added to that, the market is dynamic and it's changing. So the manner in which financial firms engage with their customers is changing. So financial firms are now leveraging a lot of ICT technologies to have their customers access financial services. So there emerges issues of data privacy and customer protection. And as the market changes and evolves, we felt it fit that we need to introduce measures to ensure that consumers are protected.
She said consumers will be positively impacted by the introduction of the financial market conduct.
The regular man on the street is impacted in a number of different ways. In our case, we also want to have a mandate for financial literacy and for financial inclusion as part of our financial conduct framework, and therefore the regular man on the street will see a situation in which he or she has access to a basic suite of financial services because the framework would allow for the market to provide so for the regular man. Additionally, we would look at financial literacy to increase the awareness for basic financial market participants so they could understand financial transactions, get comfortable with them, and be able to participate in a more meaningful manner in the financial system.
The next steps in developing the framework for the Office of Financial Market Conduct will involve further research to determine the structure of the model, followed by the governing policy guidelines. The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank ECCB has extended congratulations to the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, Honorable Gaston Brown, on his party's re-election following the recently concluded general elections. In a post to its website, the financial institution said, quote, "The ECCB looks forward to continuing its strong relationship with the Prime Minister, government and people of Antigua and Barbuda to collectively advance the resilience and transformation agenda for Antigua and Barbuda and the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union," end quote. The Antigua and Barbuda Labour Party, led by Honorable Gaston Brown, won the January 18 general elections, taking 9 out of the 17 contested seats. The St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party is celebrating 90 years. Members of the party, who are also the ruling administration of the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, attended a celebratory church service at the Antioch Baptist Church on Sunday. Giving remarks, Prime Minister and party leader, Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, said the party will not deviate from its founding principles.
And our party is not strong because of anything other than the mercies of God and His faithfulness and the principles on which we stand. The principles that we should never, ever abandon, because the abandonment of those principles is the issuance of the death of our party. And we will survive even unto 100 and beyond, very strong, here in St. Kitts and Nevis and beyond. Put your hands together once again for your party.
He spoke of the socio-economic achievements that were gained while the Labour Party's administration was at the helm under Premier and National Hero Sir Robert Bradshaw.
The St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party was undeniably at the helm of several major achievements that led to the freedoms and benefits we as Kittitians and Nevisians enjoy today. Universal adult suffrage, ushered in by the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party and the Labour movement. This gave us the right as a people to vote, irrespective of gender, race, social status, wealth, political stance, or any such criteria. This party also led to land ownership. This saw our people gaining access to affordable lands, opportunities to own a piece of the rock, an opportunity through that to advance themselves, their family, their society, their country.
The St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party was established in 1933. The St. Kitts and Nevis was represented at the recently held Travel and Adventure Show in Boston, USA. Representatives included Trade Relations Specialist at the St. Kitts Tourism Authority, Dennis Zimber, and receptionist Jason Amry. The team used the opportunity to entice potential travelers to St. Kitts and Nevis. According to the St. Kitts Tourism Authority, quote, "They have set in motion a comprehensive and dynamic marketing strategy to ignite global interest in the destination and to bolster incoming travel for its source markets," end quote. Boston Travel and Adventure Show was held over the weekend, and it gave travelers the opportunity to discover thousands of vacation options from top destinations, tour operators and travel providers from around the globe, and meet with travel experts who were on hand to help plan and book their trip. After the break, Alzheimer's Association of St. Kitts and Nevis joins What's Your Plan regional campaign, and recycling plans for 2023 outlined. Stay with us.
Here are your Hartsford Value Mart IGA Value Club specials from January 12th
to the 25th.
Here are your Blue Tag specials. Planters Dry Roasted Peanuts, $13.49. Essential Everyday Barbecue Sauces, $6.99. Culinary Circle Pizza, $29.99. Essential Everyday Broth, $7.99. Post Honey Bunches of Oats, $12.99. Palmolive dish liquid, $12.99. And now our very low weekly
Value deals! The Hunt spaghetti sauce, $6.49. Nestle flavored water, $3.99. IGA peanut butter creamy and chunky, $9.99. Kraft mayonnaise, $18.99. The Colgate toothpaste, $9.99. IGA and essential everyday salad dressing, $9.99. Shop smart, shop value mart. Tell them explanation.
¿Está listo? Y haga sus compras aquí a Value Mart. There is no better time to discover what your National Bank Visa debit or Black Cards can do.
Mimi, what's that song?
It can get you out of a pickle. Using my National Bank Visa card is fast, secure, and convenient.
Cashless SKM is our new lifestyle choice. National Bank, always here.
The Alzheimer's Association of St. Kitts and Nevis is joining with all other Alzheimer's associations in the Caribbean and Alzheimer's Disease International ADI in the What's Your Plan campaign this week. The campaign is designed to encourage governments and communities to commit to the development of a national dementia plan for their country. The plan should, in the long run, ensure the human rights of persons living with dementia and, in so doing, secure a better future for such persons and their caregivers. President of the Alzheimer's Association of St. Kitts and Nevis, Dr. Joan Rollins, explained how the campaign came about.
This campaign came about because way back in 2017, all the ministers of health of the Caribbean region agreed at a meeting with the Pan American Health Organization, the World Health Organization, and Alzheimer's Disease International to develop an action plan which would make dementia highlighted, which would promote the issue of dementia because they see the need for it. We're not alone in this. We know the various ministries of health have had challenges in the past few years. So although it was 2017 when they all agreed to have this plan done within 2-3 years, we know the challenges of the last couple of years with the COVID-19 has really made it very difficult for the ministry. So we understand that. But we feel now it is time for us all to work together with the various ministries to ensure that we have this national dementia plan, which we all need to have in order to have a better life for persons living with dementia.
She spoke of the importance of having a national dementia plan.
We feel that if we're to really make a dent on this situation, we have to do more. And this is why we're asking the various ministries of health and other related ministries of government to help us to make this plan so that we can take better care of our persons living with dementia, so that their human rights will be respected, so that they will not only have access to care, but they'll have greater support, and in the long run, that they'll be included, that they won't be excluded from things, that they will have care the same way that people with hypertension and diabetes have. We don't think that this is what happens right now. So the plan, we hope, will improve the situation for persons living with dementia and their caregivers.
Dr. Rollins said the campaign, which is being sponsored by Alzheimer's Disease International, will be mainly on social media.
The campaign this week should help them to get a better understanding of what dementia is. They will hear from caregivers, because of course caregivers are very important when we look at dementia. After a while, people with dementia cannot care for themselves and they need caregivers, and these caregivers need a lot of support. So they'll hear from caregivers, they'll hear from other persons who know what caregivers need, and hopefully we will hear from other persons within the community who are not dementia sufferers themselves or are not actually living with dementia, but they know and they see what goes on and they think they know what needs to be done.
The week-long campaign runs from Monday 23rd to Saturday 28th January. Information that forms part of the What's Your Plan campaign can be found on the Alzheimer's Association of St. Kitts and Nevis's Facebook page. The Taiwan Technical Mission is looking to get more persons participating in the St. Kitts and Nevis Solid Waste Management and Recycling Project, which is ongoing during the course of 2023. Over 28,000 pounds of recyclables have been collected so far for the project. We have more in this report.
With over 28,000 pounds of recyclables collected in 2022, it is the hope that 2023 will be even more productive for the St. Kitts and Nevis Solid Waste Management and Recycling Project. Joyce Chang, manager of the project, while wishing the St. Kitts and Nevis public a happy 2023, hopes that more persons will participate in the project this year, acknowledging the progress made in 2022.
Yeah, it's good start for New Year 2023. So first, wish everyone have good new year, but we also wish this project we continue going for the recycling project, and we can reach more people, no matter in public, community or school, or even primary vendors or companies. We're trying to work with more agents to get more bottles. And for 2023, we already start working for recycling facility in Nevis, and looking for St. Kitts, we also will build up the recycling facility as well. And looking for we can shipping our first container with the recyclable to outside the country. So continue working with that. That's why I encourage more people to join with us, to give us more bottles, and wish we can make it happen soon.
Ms. Chang encourages members of the public to participate in the recycling program by dropping off plastic bottles and metal cans at the 7 recycling collection points on both St. Kitts and Nevis and designated locations.
I would like to use this opportunity to tell people what kinds of recyclable we can do the recycling. So like the drinking bottles or water bottles, any bottles which is made by plastic, we can recycle it. Not only for bottles, but sometimes the food container, like a vegetable, mushroom, the container, or the detergents bottles, we all can recycle it. Yeah, but some plastic material we cannot recycle. One thing is the egg box, which is a set made by xylophones. Yeah, or the shopping bag, the plastic shopping bag, which the material is too soft to reuse or recycle. So unfortunately, that will be the garbage. It cannot be recycled. So all the plastic bottles or containers, once you want to do recycling, first trying to make sure it's clean. So if some liquid inside, trying to dry it, clean it, and then to compress it, then sort out in different bins. So you collect more bottles.
On St. Kitts, there are 3 collection points: in Connery at the bus stop near the airport roundabout, and Buckley's across the road from Best Buy supermarket. These collection points will alternate every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The 3rd location will be in Deer Bay on the last Saturday of each month. On Nevis, there are 4 collection points. The empty lot between Delta Petroleum gas station and Old House Cafe, these will open on the Friday of every 2nd week of odd months, such as January, March, and May. The other locations, Ex-Petrol in Camps, will open on Friday of every 4th week in the said months. Big 6 in Gingerland, the Friday of every 2nd week in even months, such as February, April, and June. And Artisan Village in Charlestown, Friday of every 4th week in the said months. St. Kitts and Nevis Solid Waste Management Recycling Project is spearheaded jointly by the Federal Ministry of Environment, Climate Action and Constituency Empowerment and the Taiwan Technical Mission in St. Kitts and Nevis.
Acting Director of Youth Empowerment, Saida Joseph, says an upcoming youth cultural exchange program will be very beneficial for the national youth who take part. She was at the time speaking with ZIZ News about the International Youth Cultural Exchange Program this July at the International Peace Garden on the border between the United States and Canada. She said this type of experience can have a positive impact on the holistic development of the youth.
Experiences like this inspire new learning, and they can be so powerful in imprinting memories on a young person's brain because they get to meet new friends and perform new music and, provide new inspiration to encourage continued study, and that is key there.
She said this experience also serves to boost the young performers' self-confidence.
We want them to move on feeling like, yes, I can do this. I can be the next top musician or top performer in my field. You want to build those levels of confidence in our young people.
According to information out of the Department of Youth Empowerment, the purpose of the camp is to encourage the development of a greater understanding among the youth of the world using music as the universal language. It targets students between the ages of 14 to 18. The camp will feature master classes, music theory, private lessons, and full ensemble rehearsals. The Ministry of Youth Empowerment will be selecting 2 students who are outstanding in the field of music for this opportunity that covers the areas of band, musical theater, choir, piano, guitar, jazz band, vocal jazz, and orchestra. The Charlestown Primary School was the recipient of a donation of school supplies provided by former student J.D. Keynes on Friday.
When you go down the road and you see someone, remember to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, because you do not know if that is someone who is out there trying to do great things for your school, for our school.
Keynes, who is also a member of the school's Parent-Teacher Association, visited the institution at Ramsbury site during Friday's General Assembly to donate the school supplies.
But this morning I am here because
the donation of school supplies was accepted by the school's principal, Cheryl Haynes. Coming up in regional news, Trinidad and Tobago Miss Universe representative returns home. The details when we come back.
Here are your Hartsford Value Mart IGA Value Club specials from January 12th
to the 25th.
Here are your blue tag specials. Planters dry roasted peanuts, $13.49. Essential everyday barbecue sauces, $6.99. Culinary Circle pizza, $29.99. Essential everyday broth, $7.99. Post honey bunches of oats, $12.99. Palm olive dish liquid, $12.99. And now our very low weekly
value deals. The Hunt spaghetti sauce, $6.49. Nestle flavored water, $3.99. IGA peanut butter creamy and chunky, $9.99. Kraft mayonnaise, $18.99. The Colgate toothpaste, $9.99. IGA and essential everyday salad dressing, $9.99. Shop smart, shop value mart. Tell them explanation.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí a Value Mart.